I'm Hugh McTavish, running for governor of Minnesota with the Independence Alliance Party on my proposal for what I call jury democracy. In jury democracy, every policy of government is put on trial before a large jury of 500 or more randomly selected citizens. Every bill to become law would have to pass a citizen jury like that. It will mean making policy based on evidence and arguments instead of based on campaign contributions. And it will mean all sides get to present their case without censorship. We did a demonstration of jury democracy on the issue of the COVID lockdowns. I think this is a perfect issue for jury democracy because the media and government have censored voices opposing the lockdowns and information about the harms caused by the lockdowns. We assembled a jury of 10 citizens who were not told ahead of time what issue would be under consideration, but pledged to consider the issue with an open mind. When they arrived, we told them that the issue was the COVID lockdowns and whether the lockdowns' benefits exceeded their harms. At the outset, we asked the party affiliation of the jurors and whether when COVID first hit, they generally supported the lockdowns, generally opposed them, or did not particularly support or oppose them. We had 5 Democrats, 3 Republicans, and 2 independents. 7 initially supported the lockdowns, 2 opposed them, and 1 was neutral. Then we held the trial. We invited Tim Walz or his designee to make their case in favor of the lockdowns. He did not respond, so we appointed another advocate to make the pro-lockdown case. She is a good attorney and repeated the public arguments Governor Walz has made. I made the case against the lockdowns. I talked about the massively increased clinical depression and the deaths of despair and other deaths caused by the lockdowns. The jury deliberated and came back with a verdict that the lockdowns were a mistake and caused more harm than benefit. From a pool of jurors that initially supported the lockdowns by a vote of 7-2 with 1 neutral, we got a verdict against the lockdowns of 6-0, with the other 4 stating that they wanted more evidence. In other words, I think that they could not hold, based on the trial, that the lockdowns were beneficial, but they did not believe that the harms of the lockdowns could possibly this vastly exceed the benefits. And they assumed that the state must have a better case for the lockdowns than what was actually presented. That's what will happen when you allow actual evidence to be presented and ordinary citizens to make decisions. You get a rational result that follows the evidence, but that the elites may not be happy with.